Hey y'all, happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a really good Friday. My Friday has been going pretty good. Pretty good. What about you guys? Happy Veterans Day to any veteran out there. Y'all, I need to call Shay Shay because I haven't seen her in a minute. Let's see if she's okay. But hey, y'all, happy Friday. So, what's up? Tonight we have planned, we're going to be doing some bling and sublimation. We're going to try to bling two shirts, one with sublimation and then one just using the rhinestones. I want to see how it's going to come out without the sublimation on a black shirt. And then also, I cut this laser I cut this ornament out with both lasers actually. So, the back one, or this back part, back piece of wood, I cut that out with the X tool and I engraved it and cut it out. And then the top one, the top layer, I cut that out, or this out, with the Glowforge, because the one that I cut with the X tool, with the M1, it kind of like cinched it way too much. And yeah, so getting it out was a mission. And then I'm actually using like old wood that I had messed up. So that's not usually a good idea, but since I'm gluing this together, it's gonna be fine. And it's for my auntie anyway, so she'll be okay. But today we used our Sawgrass SG500, and I used text print paper, which I rarely ever use that paper, but I used text print paper today. And so that's pretty much what we have going on. So we have three things that we're gonna do today. But hey y'all, let's see who's here. Hey Dempsey Boo, while I'm saying hey to everybody, I am going to paint a little bit. And then also I really wanted to have one of the bling transfers already completed, but I had to go and get me some tea, y'all. I hadn't had any tea today. And Taylor and I went, Taylor's birthday is Sunday, and we went today or this morning to see Black Panther. Um, so that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. But here I'm just painting. I'm gonna apply like two coats to it. Oh goodness, I gotta turn that heat press back on. I'll turn it on in a second because I did want to go ahead and um, press our shirt. But hey, y'all, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Hey, Dempsey Boo. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Nicole. Oh, both Nicoles in a row. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Kim. Welcome. So, what are you guys working on? Hey, Tamika. Hey, Callie Trish. Hey, T Creates. Hey, Sandra. What are you guys working on tonight? Are you guys working on anything, or you're just relaxing, enjoying your Friday? I don't know how to act. I had 5 days off in a row, and then Tuesday was a teacher's planning day, so that's like a fake day off. We still had to go into work though, and then, but yeah, that's what we got going on. Hey Barb, welcome. Hey Elena. Hey Shamika. Hey Marissa. Yes, please make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way in. And if this is your first time here, I'm Patrice, and I just like to craft. I like to craft everything. So check out my videos. If you enjoy those videos, I would love it if you would stick around. Also, for the rest of y'all, if you are not in our Facebook group, please check us out on Facebook. We're Craftable Things on Facebook, and also on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, that's what we got going on, y'all. That's it. Let me turn on this heat press again so we can go ahead and press our uh, polyester shirt. And if this is your first time hearing of sublimation, sublimation requires at least 65% polyester. If you want it to look really good, I would go higher than that. And that's what we're going to be doing. And you do need a sublimation printer, a sublimation ink to get that done. So I'm just painting away this real quick, y'all. It's not going to be anything too fancy. Hey, Miss Starla, welcome. Hey, Kenya. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hey, Jennifer. Y'all know my anxiety already, and I just got here and I'm like my anxiety. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Eve. Hey, Angel B. What's up, boo? Hey, Miss Crafty Creations. Hey, Lizzie. So we are going to flip. I see you. Hey, boo. So let's get started, y'all, because I'll paint this towards the end. I'll paint this and glue this together towards the end because y'all know I got all this stuff set up and I really just want to start blinging away. So for your bling, I am using today Hot Fix rhinestones from the baby's booty. And today is the last day for the buy-in. So I can't stay on here with y'all for too long tonight because of course I have not placed my order. And so I want to make sure that I have time to place my order. But I got these from the buy-in and the buy-in ends today. The next buy-in will begin Black Friday weekend, but that is going to be the last buy-in for the year if you're interested in getting any of these rhinestones. Why I like the baby's booties rhinestones is because the quality is really, really nice, y'all. I don't know if you've seen like a lot of the items I make using these rhinestones, but her rhinestones are amazing. And so I love how they sparkle and shine. So that is why I love using her her rhinestones. So let me turn this back on. I am just going to get our shirt. So we're going to be doing a white shirt and a black shirt. The white shirt is the shirt that we are going to be subbing on top of, and we're going to get that out of the way pretty quickly. And the black shirt, we're just going to be pressing the rhinestones onto that shirt. But for this shirt, we are going to sub the shirt and then apply the bling on top. And so, of course, if you saw the community post, I got my homies or my gnomies hanging out with me tonight, making me a cute little Christmas shirt. And y'all, because of the storm, my flock, which was supposed to get here yesterday, did not arrive. So I did not fully design the image the way that I wanted to because I wanted to put Merry Christmas Gnomies underneath. But it's okay. I will do that later. Or maybe I'll just leave this one like this for now and then make a whole nother gnome shirt. But this is the design that we're going to be using. Hey, Danny, if I didn't say hey to you. All right, y'all, I'm scrolling down, but hey, y'all, and thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. T Hill, how you been feeling? How have you been? All right, so we're going to get ready and get started. Hi, Claudia. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Marilyn, y'all, Marilyn is out hanging with her homegirls tonight. So she better not be in this chat. I didn't see her, and she better not. She better go and enjoy herself. So, of course, with all items, sublimation, HTV, or whatever, you want to always make sure that you lint roll your shirts because it's going to go under the heat. And so I'm actually lint rolling. Of course, my item is probably only going to go in this area, but I'm lint rolling all around the shirt because any part of the shirt that goes under the heat press, and with that heat being so high, you can risk having some discoloration because of the lint or anything that may be on there. All right, so you want to make sure that you always lint roll the entire area that is going to be going under your heat press. So I'm just going to go ahead and press this really quick just to heat it up so that way when we get ready to start applying the rhinestones, you won't have to do that. And my automated part is not on. All right, so we're going to start with the hats. And we're going to see. Oh, hey, Kay Curtis. Thank you and welcome. If there are any other first timers or new timers here, welcome. I kind of get a little bit of anxiety looking at the chat some nights, especially because I'm always so far behind because I talk way too much. And I might have missed you. So I'm so sorry. I apologize, but I appreciate you being here. All right, so we are going to get the bling started really early on, and I will paint those ornaments later. All right, I didn't need to leave it under there for so long, but we did. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to press our shirt. And so I'm just going to place it on here. And the shirt that I'm using today is a Team 365 shirt. I got this shirt from jiffyshirts.com. And of course, I'm going to put some heat tape on to secure it down. And so I'm just prepping it. The heat press isn't at, I'm pressing it today at 385, and the heat press isn't necessarily ready just yet. Well, maybe it is now. I guess I decided to do it at 380. 380 is going to be just enough. But I am pressing it down. I'm going to put it back under and press it. And so we're going to get ready just to start brushing these in. I did bring my bigger brush over here. Hey Kevin, Nicole, I know you said something. Did you do a video on how to make the template? Dawn, I did not. I actually started making this kind of late yesterday, while I was like just relaxing. But I can. I'll show you guys. I will definitely show y'all. This was actually pretty easy to do it. I actually did it from an SVG file. This file came from Design Bundle, Creative Fabrica. And I'll show you guys what it looked like prior to me. I'll run you guys through that pretty quickly. I'm not going to actually design it, but I'll just show you like how I quickly turned it from that to this. Where's Zarika? I'll show y'all quickly. But these are brushing in really, really good. Got one. All right. Two. I'm trying not to do too much. I don't know if you guys saw Dempsey's live last night. Her stones brushed in beautifully. Beautifully. All right, so we are all done. And I am just going to take, probably could have did this a little bit longer. I do want to do it a little bit longer. It might be a pressure. It's just the color is not giving me the color that I expect. And it's just too much, so it might be like a pressure thing or something. But I'm gonna put it in for a little bit longer, probably the whole time, because it did not. I'll show y'all what it looked like in a minute if it comes back out the same way. But there was so much ink left on the paper, and I usually don't use the text print paper, but everybody always tells me how great it is. So I don't know. Could be the heat press. Let's see. All right. So on the underside, it looked like it took, but I'm not happy with all of this ink. First of all, this is the text print paper, and this is just way too much ink left on the paper after subbing. There's like a lot of ink left onto the paper. I'm not used to ink like that. I mean, not now. It looks good, but I'm still not used to that much ink being on the paper. Now, it does look good. I'm not complaining, but I'm just not used to that much ink being left onto the paper. It kind of makes me a little nervous. So, but it's okay. Okay. What paper did I use the other day? I had a similar situation with that paper, and I don't use it often, but it's fine. It's just a thing of I hate wasted ink. All right. Hey, Kirsten. Thank you, Kate Curtis. Did the video? No. Hey, Patrice. All right, y'all. Y'all already know I'm already behind. Janita, I'm so glad to see you. But yeah, Dimps did a Wakanda Forever shirt yesterday. It looked beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so of course tonight, y'all, we're doing a shirt that I like. And so what does that mean? What size stones do you think that we're using tonight for this shirt? Hey, sassy baby Bling Dean. Welcome. Hey, Southern Girl Crafts and Creations. So this one shouldn't take too long. And then after we do this one, I'm going to do one without the sublimation onto a black shirt. So part of the design, which you can change the colors of the bulbs. I did not change the color of the bulbs, but it's fine. But you can change the color of the bulbs, especially if you're, well, you can change if you're doing a PNG too. You just got to trace it. But I did it from an SVG file. All right, so these brushed in pretty good. I don't think it's gonna take us that long. And so, I got one that's flipped upside down. Oh, y'all, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Trees. All right, we're just gonna pour a little bit more, and then I'm gonna brush that off. Did you design the gnomes? No, I got the gnomes from, let me show y'all before we get started. So let me make sure I have the right screen up. All right, I don't. This is the screen right here. I'm gonna make it bigger. And where did I get it from, y'all? All right, so the gnomes came from Creative Fabrica. I'll put it in a link. Something told me that I needed to put it in a link in the description, but y'all know. Y'all know. And I was home all day, so there's no excuse, except when I went to the movies. All right, let me put, this is the link to the gnomes, and then I am just going to share kind of what I did very quickly. What am I going to do? I want to share my screen. Yep, Paula, that's what I'm using. So I subbed a shirt. I subbed a polyester shirt, and so on top of that, we are going to put the rhinestones. Let's see, share screen. Sorry, y'all. But yep, using my favorites. Hey, S Spoon and All Is One Designs. All right, so if you pulled up the file off of, why is it not getting larger for me? Uh-oh. So if you opened the file from Creative Fabrica, or if you looked at it, you will see that this is what we got, right? Yeah, I'm doing a lot. But I'm just making it larger just to show you guys how I turned it into this rhinestone file really quickly. So I did this inside of Adobe Illustrator, but I used Silhouette Studio, the business edition, to turn it into a rhinestone file. Because Adobe Illustrator, there are some plugins that you can use, but I'm just not that committed to purchase an expensive plugin. And Silhouette Studio, I can do it just fine in Silhouette Studio or inside of StarCraft Create, which is identical to Shortcuts a lot. So I don't necessarily need to do that. But everything else that I do inside of Adobe Illustrator. And here you have, I really don't want to get done tonight, huh? Here, this is the original file. So what I did was, so that the rhinestones could fit perfectly into place, and I did place a few, not a lot, but so that the rhinestones could fit perfectly into place, I created insets of parts of the design. So this came over, hold on, ungroup. And then I turned it into a PNG when I printed it out. But this came over kind of like this, but not really. You will have to merge the pieces so that it has a fine cut, like how, wait, I'm gonna move it. So if I move it, but the original file, it didn't come over like this. So I just merged all of the parts of each part of the design, and then I was able to get it like this, where it was cut into parts. So you can take this, you can upload it into Cricut, and you can cut it and you can piece it together just like this if you want to do something like that. And so what I did for the bottom part, this is what the part that I really needed for the rhinestones. But what I did was I kept it to the size that I needed it to be. And then I just created insets of like the inner parts of the design. So of course, like the lights, I wanted an inset because when the rhinestones fall into place and you start to press them, they take up a little more space than these fine lines, or of the design. So I just created insets, which gave me the space around, which helped me turn it into a rhinestone um, template a lot easier. Hope that was quick and sweet. That's what I intended it to be. Quick and sweet. But yeah, I'll probably do a video. I'll do a video showing it though, John, exactly like what I did. But when you see like how I did it, it goes so easy that you don't even really have to do too much if you don't want to. I kind of like um, my designs to be extra extra full, and so I tend to um, add more stones than we need to. But let's see if I go into hold on. Oh, stop screen share. I'm gonna share silhouette just so you could kind of see a little bit your screen again. If you guys want, I usually like to make projects like this, but if you want to do like a design where we design one on live together, let me know. I usually don't usually do it because it does take a little more time, but it's not like I don't be on here for 4 and 5 hours anyway. But that's usually why I don't do it. So this is um the original, well, kind of the original after I did the merging. And then when I brought it over, this is what it ended up turning into. Now I keep a separate uh, image, and I usually place it behind the rhinestones so that I can see exactly what, like the placement to make sure that it is going to press correctly when it's on there. So that's pretty much what I did. But this design is actually, it's not the SS6. I was actually doing it in both SS6 and SS10, and this is not a completed design. Like I haven't really did it together. So this is me just clicking onto the entire image and just hitting the rhinestone feature. And this is how it came out. This is with me not doing anything. Let me exit. I'm going to pull it open again for y'all so y'all can see. So I'm going to delete this. Hold on. Uh-oh, I need to turn down the press. All right, so let me put it back in. And I'm just going to merge that in. Let's hope I remember what I called it, because I might not remember. Okay, I think this is it. I think I just said no. All right, so here is our designs, right? And so I'm just going to select all of it and I'm going to move it over. All right, so the bottom is what I want to turn into the rhinestones. As you guys can kind of see, the bottom, you see all of those insets cut out, right? So I am going to move this up because I don't really want that in the way, but we'll leave it kind of close. And so you guys probably can't see because I'm not sharing my entire screen. I'm only sharing this window, but I'm going to select all of this, and then I'm going to head over and open up the rhinestone panel. And I know y'all can't see the rhinestone panel. All I'm going to do now is select 10SS, and I'm going to do a radial fill, and you'll see in a few seconds, this is all I'm doing without me maneuvering any of those rhinestones around. Now, then I'm going to change the spacing, but it looks like the spacing is already updated. It doesn't look like it needs any more spacing, but this is with me not doing anything except just doing the inset and turning this into a rhinestone file from there. Now, what I will usually do after that, I'll probably make another copy of this. So I'll duplicate this just in case you print from Silhouette Studio or wherever you print from. You always want to make sure you have like that original file and you don't ever want to change the size of anything. And then after that, I'll just click back onto the image and then I'm going to reduce the, or make it transparent. Not too transparent, but I'm going to reduce some of that color. And then as I reduce it, then I am going to send it to the back because it looks like it is not sent to back. And then I usually just kind of place it underneath the design so that I can make sure that it's going to line up the way that it needs to line up. And if I need to add any other stones, I can. So the one thing that did take me, even though this is the SS10 version of the design, the one thing that did take me that I had to change for the design, because even when it came in as, or when I converted it to the SS6, the string for the bulbs, that's still like, it's not straight enough for me. So I did take a little bit of time to straighten that out, like to go around the loop. But the reason why I like to have the copy behind the stones is because I can kind of see exactly where that placement should be, and it helps me to line everything up the way that I need to line it up. So that was kind of quick and sweet. And let me remove. But that's kind of how I did it, y'all. That's really all I did. It did not take me a long time at all. All right, so we already have our hat, or our hats. Let me make me smaller, y'all. You need to see me. Our hats look great. I had so much planned that I wanted to do tonight, but we're gonna stick with this. So for the hats, the colors that we're using is light cyan for the hat, for the Gnome hats. And I just found a whole bunch of used transfer tape, and hopefully this transfer tape is still going to be sticking. No, Sassy, it really isn't that difficult. It's not. At least I don't think it's that difficult. It can be time consuming though. It can take up some time, but it's not that difficult. Hey, Evie. And a link is in the description for the buy-in. Hey, Jessica. If I miss your comment, please say it again. I'm sorry. And thank you, Tracy. Hey, D. Smith. All right, we're going to keep it like this. And I'm just using my fingers to kind of get this to stick. But I don't know because I've used this transfer tape quite a bit. Let's see. I gotta be careful. I don't want any popping off because it's not that. Janita, girl, you missed a stone. Where are you? Hey, Barb. Hey, Josie. All right, so this is all good. And then now I'm just gonna put that back on it. And it was before class, so that will help me find it. When did we do the class? I don't remember. Hey, Jacqueline. I don't remember, Miss Cheryl. Maybe like 3 weeks ago. All right, so I'm gonna set this over to the side. But y'all, I'm really not happy about all that color that was left onto that sheet. That's too much. So we are going to use the red again. but for the bulbs. And I'm just putting our stones back in because I don't want to lose any of the stones. It's all good. So does anybody else use text print paper, sublimation paper? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have a lot of ink that's left over? So I printed with my Sawgrass. Um, I printed with my Sawgrass printer, and I use the text print paper. I rarely ever use the paper, but that paper. But everybody is telling me how great the paper is, and I every time I've used it, I haven't been all that impressed with the outcome. So tell me if you use it. So Fab, do you like it? Let me know. Let me know if you like it and how it goes. It was one, Janita, it was one right here, girl. Right here. All right, so for our gnome's nose and hands, we are going to be using, no, this is Orm Dorado. We don't want Orm Dorado. We're going to be using coffee. Yes. All right, let me make sure this is coffee. So coffee is so pretty. I really don't need that much, but so we're going to be using coffee, which I was going to try to use, not try, I was going to use the crystal golden, but then I thought maybe coffee would give a better, like it'll be a little bit darker on top of the color of the image. And so we're going to also put it on some black paper. Well, with the Sawgrass printer, they say certain papers work better with Sawgrass printers. I guess because the type of ink is different than like the Epson inks. So, but I'm just not impressed that I don't have any. Like my paper still looks like I could press something else with it. Y'all know what? I'm gonna test it out and see. I'm going to try it. I can tell the difference in the old paper versus now. Okay, so maybe that's it. That I'm like, the color it looks good, but that looks like a brand new printed sheet. Yo, look how beautifully these just brushed in. Makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. All right. So this is pretty. These are pretty easy to brush in. We may not be here all night. So Evie, have you made it back home from vacation? Tell Mr. McCracken that I said hey. All right, y'all. I'm just brushing. No worries. It's one more coming up, Black Friday weekend, and she has some new things that she's going to be introducing that she's being real secretive about, her and Mr. McQuacken's. So I'm really excited about seeing what that is. All right, let me go ahead before I bump this again. I'm going to go ahead and put the other piece of transfer tape on it. Okay, let's see what it is. Claudia. Please tell me you love them because I absolutely love these stones. And I have used other stones from other vendors, and these are by far my favorite. Definitely my favorite from Amazon because all those Amazon stones do not give the same type of bling that these do. Okay, back. Whoa. You are working hard. Hey, Shawana. I need a bigger printer. LOL to sub a complete shirt. Oh, what printer do you have, Sassy Baby Bling? So I have the Epson 15,000, which is good, and I also have a 2750, and then I have the Sawgrass. But you can probably get which printer do you have? Maybe if you flip. I don't know how wide you want to cut, but there's some ways that you could kind of work around it so you don't have to piece things together. All right, so we got our brown and our coffee. That coffee is gorgeous. I just have a ET 2800. Okay. Um, like what size are you? Oh, you can get creative until you get a larger one. But if you print landscape, you can probably get it to be a little bit wider if that's what you want to do. Print it wider. Of course, it's just going to be limited to 8 inches, but if that's what you're looking to do, you could do something like that to split it. Yeah. Which software do you use? I've never split. I've only done like split images or piecing where you piece them together. I've only done that with Adobe, but I believe you could do it with Silhouette Studio 2. I haven't. I need to try it out and see how that goes for me. See if I can figure it out. So, guess what color we're going to use for the beard, y'all? What color do y'all think that we're going to use for the beard and the little fuzzy hat? Danny, that does not seem like a mess up. Danny, that does not seem like you messed anything up. That seems perfect. Got the 8554 Eco Solvent. Cool. Hey, Up Designs. Tracy, I am using some crushed ice AB for the beard. Our gnomes are going to have some sparkly beards, y'all. Sparkly beards. But because I don't have any neon white in SS6, I only have neon white in SS10. But be prepared to be amazed at these stones. And then I won't put this color up. I'll go ahead and use it for the hat. We actually only have 3 more parts to bling. Not even a lot, y'all. This design was actually really, really easy to do. Yep, it's gonna be so sparkly, y'all. And I did kind of add a little extra beads to this area, to this part of the design. On the black shirt, kind of curious to see how it's gonna look. Because if you guys don't know, this stone, this is the crushed ice AB. And this stone, it's a clear stone, but it has the AB coating on top of it. So it still takes on the color of whatever is behind it. So I know on black shirts this looks amazing, but we're going to be, it's supposed to be a beard, right? So we'll see. Claudia, you're gonna love this crushed ice. What size stones did you order, Claudia? SS10. All right. I don't want to push it with these. And so with these, I've said it 1,000 times, but I know sometimes we have people who have found us for the first time. But with these stones, the backside is cloudy. And so that's kind of how you can tell, or not even kind of, that's how you can tell whether or not your stones are upside down or not. And if I didn't say, I do have the link to the Baby's Booties rhinestone store in the description in case you're interested, because I'm going to have to run. Eva, I don't know if you were here when I said it, but I have not even placed my order, so I cannot even be on here all night. And Marilyn already told me that she has already placed her order. She made sure that she texted me to let me know that. So I need to get my order in. Let's see. But these are brushing in really nicely. I cut these with or these templates with the StarCraft Solo. Josie says she placed her order. I haven't placed mine yet. I gotta rush and do it. Eve, do I have until 3 a.m. Pacific time? Let me know. All right, I need to go back and turn the heat press on. Here, SS10. Claudia, you don't like the SS6? SS6s are my favorite. I'm doing a few of my favorite things tonight, playing around with these gnomes. I made my auntie a gnome ornament. And we'll see if we'll get to that tonight. I just need to paint it. Uh-oh. All right, so I have a few that I'm going to hand place in because I need to pick some out anyway. Let me be very, very careful. And I got to change my time to... So, hold on, y'all. So on all of Eve's rhinestones, or all of the packaging, the boxes, they come in these acrylic containers. She has on there, it's labeled nicely for you, and she also has the time and temp that she recommends. So we definitely want to look at that. Sorry, y'all. I said I was going to have my other phone in front of me so I can see the chat when my head is down. 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, good. I got time. Yes. Yay. I have aquamarine ordered. Hey, Tianda. Hey, Sonia. Eve, I'm gonna be on time. I'm gonna make it. I'm just not gonna stay on too long. Well, y'all know what that means. I have until 3 a.m. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So I'm just placing these in manually because I don't want to keep brushing in this area. And it's really not a lot. I don't know if you guys could see it, but it's really not a lot. I want to give you guys a close-up look of these beautiful crushed ice AB stones. One of my favorites. Even though that jet hematite now, y'all, I'm loving it. So there's one that's a little cloudy. Oh, y'all can see the sparkle real good from here. So right here, that one's a little cloudy. Y'all can't tell. So I can kind of tell it's something a little bit off. So I'm just going to get another very sparkly one and place it. Not that one. I think I picked up the same one in the back. But here we go. Right there. And that looks good. Everything looks pretty decent. Janita, what are we looking like, girl? All right. I think all is well, but I'm just checking to make sure. And these are so sparkly, y'all, that sometimes you can't really tell what's what. But these look great. Nope, I'm missing one right here. I see that one. That one's upside down. All right, so we are all set. Everything looks great. So now I'm going to apply the transfer tape to this. So let's get ready. But look how beautiful these are. So it's just taking on like the pink that's behind it because I have another piece of flock underneath there. The second beard one, let me see. Right there. All right. Oh, uh-oh. Y'all know I'm so clumsy. Yep. That one was out of whack. I'm telling you, I don't know how Janita sees this. I don't know how. So I'm gonna have to do this very lightly. A good thing to do when you're doing your stone so that you don't risk pushing anything out of the way is to just go ahead and take down your templates when you're doing it, and then that way you can just brush your stones completely off, and then you don't have to really um, worry about them being knocked out of place. So I'm just gonna bring this up. Y'all. All right, let me go ahead. Let me put our transfer tape down on top of here. And then I didn't brush all of the, y'all got a whole bunch of transfer tape. Like, use transfer tape right here. Uh-oh. Oh, Claudia. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the world of Bling. Everybody over here is a Bling enabler. I can't remember who put under this post under the video the other day that we were doing. I think it was Marilyn and I's video. Somebody was like, "You're an enabler." It is so true. I gotta do better, y'all. All right, we're just gonna drop it down, and we're all good. Oh, thank you, Southern Girl Crafts and Creations. All right. I mean, I think we're good, girl. I think we're good. Okay, so I'm just using my hand just to kind of make sure that the stones are sticking. I prefer to do it this way, but there's several different ways that you could do different things. I just try not to knock anything out of place. All right, y'all. Gotta move some stones out the way, and then we are going to bring these up. Uh-oh. Just removing. I'm gonna place this onto the backing. And for anybody that does not know, I know that I usually do like a lot of sublimation, some DTF, and lately I've only been doing rhinestones because, I absolutely love rhinestones. But blame Eve. It's her fault that she has like all these amazing, beautiful rhinestones that all I want to do is bling. I was watching Dimps last night, and it's her fault that I actually even started blinging last night because I was watching her, and her Wakanda shirt was so nice. I still didn't finish mine for our movie today because I ran out of flock. And because of the storm, I couldn't get it today when it was supposed to be delivered. So don't forget, we're going to actually be pressing another shirt, but that shirt is going to be without any it's not going to be a sub shirt. It's just going to be a plain cotton black shirt. All right. Sorry, y'all. I didn't want to brush those in to the container just yet. So now this is the top part of the hat, and we're just going to go ahead and get those in. Shouldn't take too long to do this. Been doing teas for about a year. Oh yes, Southern Girl, trust me, you are not going to be disappointed. I've used stones from other places, and I've gotten some good stones from some places, and then I've gotten some bad stones from some places, and then I have stones where I'm doing different colors. And the reason why I like to get all the different colors with Eve is because I don't like to mix the stones, because a lot of times you can tell, and it is noticeable So I absolutely love how her stones bling. And that was pretty easy, y'all. Uh-oh, just got like one more here. Addiction to the stone. You will be. Marilyn is probably at dinner with her friends and like, oh, I wish I was home blinging. I bet, but she better not come on here. She could leave a message later talking about she saw the replay, but she better not say anything on here while she's hanging out with her friends. She needs to go out and enjoy herself. Have a good time. The bling will be here. It's not going anywhere. So remember that Eve's buy-in, the next buy-in is going to be Black Friday, and that is going to be the last buy-in for the year. So if you think that you might want to bling something for the holidays, you might want to get into this buy-in because the one in November, or we are in November, the one by Black Friday, you may not get those until the end of December, beginning of um the year. So you do, want to note that even though they're introducing some new things, even though they're introducing some new things for the next buy-in, you definitely don't want to miss this one if you want to make some sparkly holiday shirts. And I don't know if y'all saw, if you weren't here, and also on her channel, Marilyn and I, when we were on live, Marilyn made some beautiful pillows, like some seasonal pillows, which is a great idea, where you could keep reusing those pillows each year, or you can make your own decorative pillows for any other time throughout the year. But she made some beautiful pillows, and she used this stone that I'm using now, crushed ice, in one of the pillows for like the snow, and it looks so beautiful, y'all. Super, super beautiful. So check out my last live and go onto Marilyn's channel, Making with Marilyn, to check out her video. Where's my top? Hey, Delonda. I'm glad you enjoyed your nap. I'm sure it is, or it was, much needed. Sure of it. And y'all definitely check out Dimps' live that she did last night. So Dimps designed her own rhinestone template from a PNG file that she found. Oh, I don't know if it was PNG, but from a file that she found on Google, and it turned out amazing. It turned out amazing. So you definitely want to see that, especially if you need some idea of a shirt to make. But she did not do a tutorial on, y'all got an upside down stone. Janita, where are you? She did not, right, so I have a stone that's upside down right here. I don't know if you guys could see that. So I am going to remove that stone, and then I'm just going to place it back down, back in place. Did I take off some of the sticky card? It feels like it. All right. Something's just not sticking right there. All right. I think we're going to be doing another class soon. Not exactly sure when, if we're going to do one before the end of the year or close to the end of the year, but we will definitely be doing another rhinestone class. It's all right, Janita. You usually catch it. Don't worry. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom part. Um, this it's upside down actually. So these are going to be his toes and the line for the lights. And then for the lights, I need to pull the shirt because I do want to match the red and the green up correctly. But the other two colors, we're just going to be using gold, the Orem Dorado, and the Labrador. I had to use those. Those look like real lights, y'all. So we are going to be using some, y'all already know what we're using, right? Black diamond. I have my thing so full. Eva's probably like, Patrice, you know you're not supposed to have it that full. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me get my shirt. And for those of you who just came in, we are about to bling this shirt that we've already subbed it. That was one of the first things we did when we came on. We subbed our shirt, and this is the image that we're going to be using. And so all of these pieces will match up to our design. And so we use the Sawgrass SG500 to print it. That text print paper, I'm not all that impressed. If you're just getting here, look at all this ink that was left on the paper and it subbed onto the shirt. So I don't know why this never happened with any other paper that I use where I have that much ink left. But we'll see what's going on. I don't know why. All right, so I'm just brushing that off a little because I don't want that to go into our lights. All right, so here are the lights. And my beautiful black diamond. Turn it down. Dempsey, boo, what you doing, Dempsey? Show us how to do the ombre method again. I don't know. Maybe one night. That's what I was asking everybody. If you guys want to do like a design live, I can. Either do the ombre or do this to kind of show you guys how I separate it so that you could get, all the right parts. I could definitely do that. So I'm playing it's gonna. Yes, Jacqueline. Oh. All right, so this is actually brushing in pretty decent. Black diamond rarely ever disappoints me. Actually, it never does. And so this is black diamond. I could have used like a jet black, but I chose to use black diamond because it gives a little more sparkle. At least I think. To do ombre, okay. I'll do ombre. We will. I'll probably do them, but I probably just won't cut it out. We'll just do the designing portion of it. All right, looks pretty good so far, y'all. Okay. We got one more part to do. Uh-oh. And there is one part where I did not get the dot out. Surprised there weren't more parts like that, but one is good. Uh-oh. And I don't know where my tweezers are. Not my good ones, at least. Let's see if I could get it out. Do y'all remember, what was that game, Operation? This feels like Operation right now. Remember Operation, the game, you had the little, I don't know what that thing was called, but we had to try to fish out the parts of the little man. Uh-oh. This is not, and this is just how I was in operation. Not good with it at all. What's this one? These don't really clamp good. There you go. Tell me I'm not the only one who remembers operation. All right. So we're gonna do this one, and then after we're almost done, so we're almost ready to start pressing. But after we're done with this, we're going to do a black shirt, but without any sublimation, because y'all know you can't sub on black unless you do a hack. So we're just gonna do rhinestone to see how, if this template can hold its own without having the subbed portion behind it, because the sub portion behind it is what really makes it like pop, I think, especially on a white shirt. So we're gonna see how that's gonna look on a black shirt without sub. Eve, why are you a hot mess? Eve knows that I was going to use black diamond because I have not used black diamond in since when? Like, it's been like days since I've used black diamond, and so she already knew that. She probably was like, "Yep, she's going through some withdrawal." But I do think if I had the jet hematite, I would definitely use jet hematite a lot. I think it is a beautiful stone. And I forgot who asked about a grateful template. I'm almost done with it. Kind of put it to the side to get this done and go to the movies today. That was the plan. All right, y'all. We're moving. What time is it? We're in good time. Still place my order. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I have to concentrate when I'm putting the black diamond up because I don't want to drop any, but I do need to get my smaller container. Where is it? Because that one's too big. That's not big enough. Yeah, and I'm just going through my scraps of, what you call it. All right, let's go. Let's do SS10 only. Why are you guys onto SS10 so much? Live a little. You need a good variety of both sizes. Okay, Eve, I'll do it. All right, so these are the shoes with the little lights. All right, we got one more part to do. That is for the bulbs. I left that part for last because we may have to place some in. I'm gonna try not to. Hey, Rachel. So yes, so it's almost done. All right, let's put this down. I'm just gonna put this here. And then while I'm just pressing onto the back is to make sure, of course, that it's on the transfer tape, but also there are some that kind of like they're halfway turned. And so this just helps to reinforce, give it a little bit of pressure to make sure that they stay flat. They're gonna flock everywhere. All right, so finally, now I'm gonna look at the shirt. And so I can do the shirt this way. And I do know that I have it the correct way. And so I'm just going to place, in order. So we'll do red and red. And then I'll keep it on the side so I can see exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. We're gonna have red and then red here. Let's see. Do y'all think that I'm gonna be able to do this and not have stress over it? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Okay. I probably put too much out. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. Hey Linda. Hey Rona. And then okay. This is going a lot better than I thought. So on the shirt, if you do something like this, you can change the color to whatever you want it to be. I forgot to change the color of the bulb. I'm using silver, the Labrador, and I'm also using the gold, which is the Orem Dorado. But in those places, I think it's going to be like a yellow and blue bulb. So that's just on me. I did not remember that I wanted to change it, and I really was not going to print it out again. So that's where we are. All right, but that went in pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush these back in, and then we're gonna place the Orem Dorado next, which is the blue. Well, no. We're gonna do the Labrador over the blue. So the Labrador is like a silver chrome. It's a metal stone. It's not a glass stone like the others. These are metal stones that we're gonna be using next. So you guys will see how gorgeous that's gonna look. All right, so let me get the Labrador, and these have become some of my favorite colors too. They are gorgeous. I'm just gonna put these in the place of the blue. But look, they are beautiful, and they really, really sparkle. Hey, Sin. Hey, girl. Marilyn, I told them that you better not come on here because you're hanging out with your friends tonight. Why are you here? Y'all, she's so addicted to the bling. It's really bad. She has it really bad. I don't know what's happening with her in this bling situation. But y'all, this color is beautiful. I love it. Let's see. They're all brushing in pretty good. All right. Now I do want to just brush these off. And we're going to get this in. So doing it this way, you just have to be super careful. But I really don't want to have to place these in by hand. Now, with the design that I have, I did set it up to where I could just have like the two reds together, the blues together, and the yellows together. I didn't cut it like that only because I'm really doing bad on flock. My flock was supposed to come yesterday, but the storm had other plans. So I gotta wait. So I didn't really, I didn't have a lot of flock to waste. I do have other scrap pieces of flock that I could have used, but yeah, we didn't do it. So this is the Labrador. This is Labrador. It's beautiful. It's a metal stone. It's not, let me make sure I don't want to mix any of my stones up. It's a metal stone. It's not a crystal. It's a metal. So it's almost, think of how studs are, but this just has more sparkle than just a regular stud. And this is Labrador, and then the gold version of it is Orem Dorado, which we're going to see it in 2 seconds because I'm actually going to use the Orem Dorado also tonight. Well, welcome for your first time, Kate Curtis. I love to bling, that's for certain, and everything else. All right, so next we are going to use the Aurum Dorado. All right. And so I really prefer to keep all of my rubber bands on my containers, but while I'm doing it, I usually forget to put it back on. All right, so there's three, or well, yellow. So we're putting this is going to go on top of yellow. Not the right color, but that's what it's going to go on top of. All right, so we're just going to brush these in. I'm making sure that there are no stones in there because, yeah, the problem with the SS6, it's not really a major problem, but your stones will get caught in your brush all the time. So you always have to make sure that you either, clear your brush. You don't want to ever not clear your brush and then end up mixing your stones with other colors. All right, we're almost ready. I could have actually started pressing some of the stuff already, but we're going to finish this and then do it all together. And then I still got one more to brush. I'll probably just try to breeze through it. Oh, I didn't even show you guys a close-up of the Aurum Dorado, did I? So this is the Aurum Dorado. And that is gold. It's so pretty. So pretty. Look at that, y'all. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. All right, and these are brushing in perfectly. All right, let me just brush this to the side. All right, then we'll be done with this. Well, no, we have to brush in the green. And so for the green, I'm using Peridot. Just gonna brush this over. I should have put some tape on it. If I had my painter's tape on, I wouldn't have to really be too careful because I really don't want to be picking out stones. All right. All right, we're looking good. They're sparkling. All right, so I'm gonna put this gold up. So when I do this part with the black shirt, the colors really don't matter. It only matters right now because of the design. And even then, it doesn't because I don't have blue and yellow. But we'll be fine. It's going to look a little sparkly, which is what we're going for. All right, let me get this. Now I got stones underneath my block. I love Patrice. I'm telling you, that jet hematite had me rethinking a lot of things, y'all. It had me rethinking a lot of things. Black diamond is still my favorite, but that jet hematite really, especially on black, oh my goodness, on the black is beautiful. It is beautiful on the black. It definitely had me questioning my favorite for a little bit. But I like the darker stones. Like I like black stones a lot. All right, so next we're gonna do the green, and we just have two more little bulbs to do, and we're ready to start pressing. Can't wait. The jet hematite is gorgeous. Hey, Modesto Cruz, welcome and thank you. Will I be creating more godless of it? Faith and ombre. I will. I do have some that I'm working on now, but I'll definitely look to do one that says faith. Claudia, I do. I have a few, and I have a few that's finished too. So y'all, for the first time, I've used I've used the StarCraft mat with the solo, but tonight I had to use, or earlier today, I used the Cricut mat with it, and it did beautifully because I had some flock that didn't have the backing on it, and it cut that beautifully too. So loving it. Let's see. All right, all right, all right. All right, so we're all done, y'all. Well, with this one, you still have to do the non-subbed version of this design. Right? Tammy, I thought you were gonna stick with the SS10. Did you let them convince you to not like the SS6? I thought you were gonna stick with the SS6. What happened? You changed your mind? Is it that these rhinestones get stuck in a brush? Is that what's doing it? It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Trust me, it's not. Okay, they're all gone. I'm in there. All right, y'all. We're gonna get ready to press. All right, I did do the hat. All right, so we're gonna do. Let me get my other transfer sheet. I thought I had one this size, but I might not. Yep. Now we got a lot of transfer sheets over here. All right, so we're gonna do this one. Hey, Marianne. Uh-oh. I don't want that on there. I got a stone. I think this stone probably was one that was upside down and didn't go onto its home. All right, so we're gonna look. Let's see. Let me move this out of the way for now, because that will be one of the last things that we do. And so when you're doing sublimation and rhinestones, you always want to make sure that you still use some butcher paper just to make sure that none of that ink transfers onto your press. Y'all, I gotta put my rubber band on this one. All right, let's see. I have my black over there. And so now we're just gonna get ready to start applying the stones. And let's see what we could get lined up. All right, so this is our shirt. Again, this is a 100% polyester shirt. Got it from Jiffy Shirts. It is a Team 365 ladies V-neck shirt. Even though I find that their V-necks are very, very high, but it's okay. We're gonna get ready to get started. All right, where's my hat? I think I want to start. So now that we're doing it with this way, we don't really have to go in any specific order. But if I were to be doing this, like if I'm gonna just do this on the black shirt, I'd probably still want to start with probably with the hat still, just because that's like the most center part, and then the white. Uh-oh. Don't mess up. This is what happens when you use old transfer tape. When you use old transfer tape, it does not work out well for you. All right, so I just gotta fit that in good. I don't know if you guys could see that. It needs to go up just a tad. It's not up enough. All right. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get it to fit perfect. And it looks like it just might be there, even though. All right. Thank you, Susie Bot. All right, so I'm just going to flip this down. We're going to get ready to go and press this. All right, everything shifted. Everything looks great. I am still going to place a piece of butcher paper on top because that's the right thing to do, y'all. No other reason. Sorry for being in your ear so loud. Okay, so now we're gonna get ready to press that. And I'm just gonna let it press for about 10 seconds before I remove it because it's gonna keep pressing, and so it doesn't need to stay under the entire time. I am going to let it, the last press, I'm going to let it stay under there for the entire time though. All right, that's looking good. Ooh, that looks pretty, y'all. All right, let me put this on here. All right, so next we are going to, oh, my camera look a little bit weird, but this is the light cyan. Light cyan. All right, so next we want to place, let's go ahead and place the nose. We're gonna put the noses on. Let's see, and I'm only gonna do this again for about 10 seconds. That last time, I think I left it under there for maybe, it was like maybe 9 seconds. All right, so, I need to bring this down just a tad. There we go. All right, so we got our nose and our little hands. Uh-oh. This one looks a little bit too far over for me. Right there. All right. Looks like it's too far up. And you have to be really careful when you're doing this because they every part depends on the other part. So now I'm just looking at my design just to make sure that I have it right. And it appears as though I do. But yeah, it looks that way. All right, let's go. We're going to press this and I'm going to put more butcher paper on top. I don't have anything on here. And I'm just gonna let that go for another about 10 seconds. Uh-oh. That time we only did about 7 seconds. All right, so this is the coffee that we use for the nose and the eyes, and I like it. I like it. I was just about to say I could have put more bling in the nose and the eye and the hands, but it's okay. It's gonna be fine. All right, let's see. So I got the design from Creative Fabrica, and then all I did was turn it into an rhinestone template. Forgot what this was, y'all. What are you doing, girl? What is this? All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and line those shoes up. And the shoes are lining up. And then we're lining it up with the cord. All right, let me go ahead and press. Yes. Oh, Marilyn. Make sure my butcher paper stays where it's supposed to be. All right, it's looking good now. I'm gonna go back and cover it. Same thing. We're only gonna let that press for about 10. Oh, not bad. About 10 seconds. That's great. All right, and for the shoes, I used black diamond for the shoes. And those shoes are looking great. Looking great. All right, next we are going to, all right, so we have 3 more parts to do. And we have the beard, and then we also have the fluffy part of the hat. So let's do the fluffy part of the hat. Oh, y'all, this looks so good. Y'all can't even see how great it looks. So we're going to, now let's make sure that I have it in the correct position, and it looks like it is. Because I was worried I wouldn't know, but it might just be the same amount of space. Next time I print this out, the blue outline that's around it, I probably won't print that out. I kept it on there as a guide, but I don't necessarily think I want it. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know why you guys don't like SS10. I mean SS6. I don't know why. Oh, okay. So really, it doesn't, you probably wouldn't even have to do so many presses, but I'm using piece together transfer paper, so I don't want that transfer paper to stick to each other or like go on top of the other part of the design. So, but you really don't have to. So let me show you what I mean. So if you had like your hat and then the shoes here, you could probably just do, you could press both of those at the same time instead of how I'm doing each. But look how, I had a rhinestone here off in no man's land. Come off. And if you thought that Eve's rhinestones couldn't be activated in 8 seconds, it can be. But you can still get that off. I could just heat it up from underneath and take it off. You guys see the little rhinestone over here, right here. It says Mocha Crafts, but it's all good. All right, so look at that, y'all. This is looking gorgeous. All right, so let's go ahead, and here's that little rhinestone that got in my way. It's a hot mess. All right, so next we are going to let's put in the beard next, right? Because that way we'll be able to, I'm putting in the beard next because the lights have to go in between like those cuts in the beard. And that way I probably should have put the beard in right after I did the nose, but everything is looking to be as it should be. And we're just making sure that we're lining it up correctly. And so you want to make sure that your shirt is stretched out as it should be. Because if it's like bunched in or whatever, then that could cause you not to be able to line up your stones the way that you want it to line up. But we're looking pretty decent right now, y'all. We're looking pretty decent. Let's go and press it. And I'm going to put that on. So that one, I'm just gonna let this one go also for about 10 seconds. And then my final press will press for the full time. Hey, Jesse. All right, so we got one more press, our final press. And no. This is gorgeous. All right, let me put this here and then I'll show y'all and we'll do our final press of the lights. And look at that. That's a crushed ice AB. Now I do wish I would have maybe moved some of the stones in the nose to give it more of a solid nose, but I'm liking it. All right, let's see what the bulbs, if these line up correctly. All right, let's see. All right, so now we're just piecing this together. And this is why you shouldn't use transfer tape. That's too large. All right, that's perfect. All right, so let's go ahead for this final press. I'm gonna let that press for the entire time. And then we will see if we have energy. If y'all wanna do that black shirt to see how the design looks without the sublimated image underneath, we can. I do have it readily available to do it. So we'll see. Oh, thanks, Kate Chris. Any sub, so lost when it comes to taking a sub, Photoshop design, making inside, but now how to write it. God, I'm so really want to blink it. Oh, Roland. Yeah. And use Photoshop. I usually use Adobe Illustrator, and to turn it into rhinestones, I use Silhouette Studio. But for the rolling cutter, I'm not really familiar. I know Kirsten uses the rolling cutter, and also Shakia with Honestly Speaking and Silhouette's Anonymous uses the rolling cutter. Y'all, we are all done. Yo, look how gorgeous this is. So y'all know I'm gonna have to turn the front camera on. Look at his little beard. Look how that turned out, y'all. Look at his little shoes. It looks so cute. All right, let me show y'all from the front. Let's see if my, oh, I don't even have the other light on. Let me see if this is gonna work good with this light. Hold on. Let's see. If not, look how this is sparkling. It is so pretty, and I don't even have my other light on, y'all. It is gorgeousness. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love how this turned out. They are sparkling, my little gnomies. So I'll probably put underneath the design Merry Christmas gnomies or something like that. But super, super cute. Very happy with our selections tonight. Looks great. But I do want to put some words on it. So I'll probably put underneath, because it's so close to the V, I'll probably put it underneath. But y'all, this is gorgeous. Look how that is. The light cyan looks beautiful. Everything looks beautiful. Only thing I'd change in the design if I change anything actually, is the nose. I'd probably make the space a little bit tighter, and then also the hands. But everything else, I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, thanks y'all. Thank you. So I got this design from Creative Fabrica. I got the not the rhinestone portion. I turned it into a rhinestone template, but I got the rest, the actual image from Creative Fabrica. I put a link inside of the chat a little bit earlier in case you want to get it. Thanks, Delonda, and I heard that in your voice. Thanks, Juana. So I used SS6 rhinestone for this design. SS6 rhinestones. Because it's gonna be my shirt. And so I made it in the rhinestones that I love. But looks absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, so I'm going to brush in these stones again because I do want to use put it on a black shirt to see how it looks without the I want to see how it looks without the sublimated image underneath. The sublimated image really helps to like define the image. So I want to see how it looks on a black shirt without anything behind it. So that's what we're going to do really quickly. Well, you all know what I mean by quickly. It's not really quickly, but we're gonna try to do it as fast as possible, just so we can see. Now I do have this ornament that I was going to paint with y'all, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do that. I do want to do it, but I don't know. I didn't even see Elena. Did I see you? I saw somebody telling me get chips and SS6 also. Oh, but the chipper. So for those of you who may just be coming in, Eve is having well, today's the deadline for this buy-in. And so if you want to get you some stones, her link is listed in the description below, because tonight is the last night until Good Friday. So we're just going to go ahead and brush these in. As you see, these are brushing in pretty quick, but I do put a lot of stones down, and that just helps them turn. As Spoon says that they're working on some ornaments. What's the tea and more? No, do not put it on top of DTF. I have tried to put it on top of DTF. I put it on regular DTF and the glitter DTF, and it did not stay. Eve put it on DTF also, and hers washed off too. So only thing that I've found that it works on, and I was actually going to do it tonight, but I might do that another night. We'll put it on some Subli-Flock, because the Subli-Flock, it did work pretty, I haven't had it wash off of the Subli-Flock. So that's the only other material that I can be certain that it doesn't come off of. Glitter HTV. I put it on regular glitter HTV before. I've used the Caesar brand. I didn't really have an issue with it, but Eve said that she's used it on some glitter and it did come off. So glitter HTV. So you do want to just be careful with that. But definitely not the DTF. I tried it with both regular DTF sheets and also the glitter DTF. And it looked so cute at first. And then it all washed off. Yeah, same color rhinestones, Kevin. I might use different colors inside of the bulbs, possibly. I didn't really take many stones out to do different colors, but I do have this light cyan right here. I could definitely put that light cyan in some of the bulbs. And then maybe for the shoes, maybe jet black instead of the black diamond. I don't know. Let's see what we're gonna do. All right, so this part is done. Then I'm going to brush in the other parts. I wish I had like a comment reader that could stay on top of the chat better. This is not good. All right, so we're all done with that. Now I'm gonna put the transfer tape on top and where are you? Look at the same one I had. The print shirt. Okay, so yeah, so Issa that was her print shirt. She put bling on glitter. So when that fell off, she was sad. Y'all know how she is about prints. Y'all know how she is about prints. No worries. What's the tea and more? MTV. It's best to stone to be impressive for stone effect. But like the holographic vinyl, that works beautifully. That works beautifully. I forgot. Who did a design in the holographic vinyl the other day? It was with one of my rhinestone templates. I just don't remember who did it. But I saw it and it looked beautiful. They did the Blinging things one, and it was beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. All right, so this one's done. We're gonna put. I'm still gonna keep coffee for the nose and the hands. All right, I'm just gonna put this over here for now. Where's the coffee? And y'all, this coffee is beautiful. If you're making like a fall shirt, this coffee is perfect. This color for a nice fall shirt. Or if you're making like oh y'all, why y'all didn't remind me to take these reds out of this brush? See, this is what happens. This is why nobody likes you, SS6. I be trying to tell you, you gotta behave. Nope, nope, nope. All right, I gotta few to separate. Thankfully, I didn't get too much. All right, my poor little light cyan. But this is good, like if you're doing any like latte, coffee, Starbucks type of shirts. This is cute too. But definitely a nice fall color. Coffee looks good with the crystal volcano. I gotta try that. I haven't put those two together, Tianda. Thank you for letting us know. I love a good color combo. Let's see. Those brushed in fairly easy. I just gotta take some out here at the bottom. Where's the little picker tool? Which black markers are you using? So for tonight, I've used black diamond, but I don't know if I want to use. I might want to try the jet black. I wish I had the jet hematite in SS6. I only have it in SS10. So y'all already know that tonight when I get off of here and I place my order, I will be ordering the jet hematite in SS6, of course. But what I do realize is that I don't have enough SS10 stones. So when y'all be asking me to do SS10 designs, I don't really have stones to really do an example of the design, which is a hot mess. So we gotta see how I can work that out. All right, so the next up we're gonna be using, we're still gonna use crushed ice AB. on the black shirt. So you guys can see it. It's not going to give us a white beard though. That's the only thing. It's not going to give us a white beard. And y'all know that's really what gnomes, you know, besides their little nose, that's really what they have going on is that beard. But we are going to see how we could make it work. Hey, Theodore. A randomly. Oh, Elena, girl, I have a random mix. I do. I have a random mix, especially for the ones that I usually lift up and I find underneath the template. Yeah. Purple stone to use. So, what's the tea? And more, you're asking Eve what color purple stone does she use for her print stuff? I know she loves the violet ice, right, Eve? The violet ice is like a lighter shade of purple, but it is so pretty. I'm gonna show y'all. And the darker, you have amethyst, which is also beautiful. And amethyst goes great with coffee too. It goes great with coffee. Let me show you the violet ice really quick. Another hot mess. So this is the violet ice. Look how pretty that is. That's the violet ice. Is it violet ice, Eve? I'll be acting like I know the names of all the stones and I don't. But these are beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and brush in this. And I have this way too full. I said I was going to get my smaller container of them, but I didn't go and get it. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do our beard. And I did overdo it with it a little bit, but it's all good. Oh, look. Y'all, what is wrong with me? I can't remember to do the right thing. Can't remember to do the right thing. That means it's probably bedtime. All right, so that's all done. But it's just oh, the Tanzanite. Yeah, the Tanzanite. Eve, what's your favorite stone? Is it the violet ice or what's your favorite? I love the violet ice. It's super pretty. Yeah. Let's see. Luckily, I have my ice picks here, or my ice chips here. Some of them. But this is the Tanzanite. I gotta get a little bit closer. That's the Tanzanite. Super pretty. Super pretty. Oh. Wait, I might have guessed it first. I might have guessed it first. It might not be violet ice then. I imagine it has to be purple. It has to be purple. Y'all know how she is about purple and prints and everything, so it has to be a purple. I'm surprised she hasn't come out with a purple rain color rhinestone. And then that one would be her favorite, y'all. I'm just trying to get these to go in good. So Paula, what's the tease? They said violet ice. Tiana said aquamarine. And Sandra said neon purple. Janita said violet ice. Claudia said tanzanite. As Daniel said crushed AB. Kevin said jet hematite. Oh, Elena said light cyan. I don't think maybe the light cyan AB, but y'all know it has to be a purple. Y'all know how she is about purple. Victoria said cyan. Blue flame. Marianne. Shanika said purple. I think I'm gonna go with the violet ice. The violet ice is so pretty, but it might not be her favorite. I don't know. It's super, super pretty. Okay, so I'm going to. Rona said dark purple. This might be a stretch, Eve, but is it black diamond? If it is, I totally understand why black diamond would be your favorite. We know what her favorite size stone is. Even though I think she's liking SS6 now a little bit better. All right, so I've got a few that I'm gonna put in because these are kind of hard for me to really see that well. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a few of them inside already. Coffee, Janita said coffee. Cyan AB. Oh yeah. I'm being super, super brave. Picking this thing up while I'm trying to brush rhinestones. Brave, and we're gonna go with the word brave. We'll use a nice word because that was insane. All right, let's see, y'all. I just gotta put some more in here. Dolores said violet ice. Hey, CTR shirts, welcome. I would take credit for the rhinestones, but I'm just brushing them in. These beautiful rhinestones are from the baby's booty. All right, just making sure none are upside down. No, when I tell you these stones, the crushed ice are like they sparkle so hard that it's kind of hard to tell when they're all in one place, like what's what. Even whether or not they're upside down or not, it's hard to tell. And you wouldn't think that because they're just clear stones, but with the AB coating, but it's that AB coating. And I want you guys to see how it looks. So we saw how it looks on a white shirt, the crushed ice. And the crushed ice is beautiful on a white shirt. So we're going to see how it looks on a black shirt. The other night we put it on an orange shirt and it looked beautiful too. So tonight we're just going to try it. I've already seen how it looks on a black shirt. This is going to be your first time seeing it. Maybe. If you saw my other video, the other channel I'm on, you would have seen the crushed ice on a black shirt. It's so far away. Usually when I'm like filling in stones, I like to use the ice picks to do it because they're small and I don't have to like go so far. I can fill in the missing holes a lot quicker. Who won? Who won? I missed who won. Paula D, congratulations. Girl, congratulations. Thank you. That was so nice. I appreciate it. I don't need any duck bucks. I love them, but you already know. I appreciate you even just coming over here and doing something for these amazing people that showed up tonight to see me bling out my gnomies. All right, looks like I got a few more. Janita, where are you? What's wrong with our situation? Tell me, please, if you see it, because my eyes are playing tricks on me. All right. No. Okay, okay, I'm missing one. I was about to say, I think I'm done, but it's actually missing three. So, does anyone else like to use the crushed ice AB or even the crushed ice? Hey, AJ. Rhinestones. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So, does anybody use these a lot, or the regular crushed ice, the non-AB crushed ice? All right, so we are going to place this here. And look how this is sparkling. Y'all, look at that. Look at that. Y'all, these stones are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. All right, let me move the stones out of the way. I'm just going to move these out of the way because I'm going to place the transfer tape on top, and then we are going to do this is why last time I had that rhinestone show up where it shouldn't have been. With the DTF and rhinestones, we'll put the holes in. What's the second phase, Evie? Black diamond? I know you like it. It is a beautiful, classy stone. All right. There's a lot of reasons why I like to brush up the rhinestones before I remove the transfer tape, but I never want them to go, like to just catch the transfer tape, but that worked out pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna just put this right here on top. That's a whole nother transfer tape. So can you guys tell me what your favorite color stone is? Like which color do you like most? Because I always tell y'all what color I like most. What color do you guys like most? We're almost done. So now we just gotta do the little fluffy part of the hat. After the fluffy part of the hat, we are going to do the same thing we did before, the feet, and then we'll do the bulbs. Maybe I'll see if I can get like some different color bulbs instead of the ones that we use for the sublimation part. So Elena says she likes citrine. AJ coffee. Charmaine said the hyacinth AB, that is beautiful. Hyacinth AB is beautiful. Janita said anything blue. Dolores said the light cyan. The crystal golden S. Daniels is gorgeous. It is. Not as gorgeous as my Orm Dorado though, but it is gorgeous. It's beautiful, actually. I should get that one to use that one. Y'all know what? That's what I think we're going to do our lights in. Orm Dorado and Crystal Golden. Let me go get the Crystal Golden. Thanks, S. Yours. I'm going to try S. Daniels. I'm going to try that. Like diamond, purple. What, the tanzanite or the black, violet ice? Which one? Sorry, guys. Callie Trish has the Crystal AB. That's still one of my favorites. I like the Crystal AB. It's a tried and true stone. The Crushed Ice AB. I love the Crushed Ice AB too. I really like. Which stones don't you love? I haven't actually found a color that I really don't like. Especially once you put it onto like your shirt or you put it onto whatever it is that you're going to press it onto and then it just shows up. Yeah, I haven't found one that I don't really like. So here I'm just making sure that I turn them around the right way. That's not. There you go, Violet Ice. Jennifer says she loves the Crushed Ice AB. S. Daniels, you are going to love the Orm Dorado. Tracy said the jet black, then the other colors. Now the jet black, I like the jet black, Tracy. I like it too, like mixing it onto like a black shirt. That is beautiful. I think that's where it like shines the most when it's like on a black shirt. And of course the jet hematite. The jet hematite has become one of my faves now. Jet hematite, y'all know I like the black diamond, of course. The jet hematite, the crushed ice. I like the black diamond AB. I like all the black stones too. Like those are all my favorites. But I also like the light cyan AB. I think that is so beautiful. And then I just started using the Orm Dorado and the Labrador. And I love those, y'all. Those are gorgeous. Uh-oh. The chat stopped moving, y'all. Why? Alright, where is crushed ice? We're done with crushed ice for tonight. Can't wait to press this shirt. Then you like the Orm Dorado too. Oh, Jonquil. I forgot about Jonquil. Totally tank. I forgot. I love Jonquil too. I love Jonquil. I do. Just trying to piece together all of my parts so that we could. That's gonna go there. Or maybe it's this one. Hey Shirley. Alright, so I'm just gonna drop this down. Who is on the SS10 side? Almost everybody. Oh, Tracy, you will not be disappointed with that jet hematite. You will not be disappointed. Laura said that she's SS10. Jesse said he is too when he does them. Janita, I can't. You are a hot mess. A hot mess. All right, I think. All right, we're almost done. I'm just gonna find some colors that I want to use for. So before, let me go ahead and pre-press the shirt because it's almost time for us to press the stones. And I'm gonna move this paper that I had underneath. It's still warm. I don't need it to be at the full temperature to do this. All right, so next, should I use jet black or black diamond for, let's use black diamond. Let's place another order. I'm going to go with Jonquil. I love Jonquil. Kevin, what colors did you get? Jonquil and the light cyan. That Jonquil is beautiful. What size did you order, Kevin? Did you get SS10? And now we're just gonna SS10. Why do people like SS10? What is wrong with y'all? Nobody likes SS6? Very surprised. Very, very surprised. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're almost done. We're almost done. I'm gonna paint a little bit of this ornament and then glue it together. Let that glue settle, and then I'm going to order my stones. Hey Tina. Happy Friday. I hope all is well. No, AJ said they're too small. Y'all, I don't know. They're a good size, y'all. Good size. All right, these are brushing in beautifully. The one thing my black diamond never disappoints me when it's time to brush in. It always brushes in so beautifully. We're all done now with that. And then we have one more. So I'm going to see what colors we're going to use. I did say we're going to use the Aurum Dorado and the Labrador, right? Do y'all think we should go that route for the... Yeah, why not? We'll have gold and silver lights. That's going to be fine. And we'll brush these out the way. One, two. I know I miss Gina too, but I feel super special because I've seen Gina twice this week. So I'm feeling really, really special. All right, but just brushing these in, and then I'm gonna. So tell me in the chat if you think I should just go ahead and stick with the Aurum Dorado and, I'm just gonna stick with Aurum Dorado and Labrador. No, I don't want to. Maybe I do. That'll be easier just using two colors. That's what we're gonna do, y'all. I'm not gonna overthink it and all that. We're just gonna do it. Jessie, I want two different sizes. Me, Jessie. I love when I do different size designs, even though those are the designs where you have to remember to press one before the other. But it's all good. All right, so I'm just gonna. Oh, Janita, where are you? Girl, I got an overlapping stone. Two overlapping stones over here. One stone that's just far down. Look at that. Janita probably like, girl, you better get you some glasses so you can see. I guess what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna push those ones that's overlapping in a free space. And then just use it. Let me try. What's the tea? I think you will like it. I think you will like. I think you will like this. The SS6. I like the SS10. I do. It's like after being kind of forced to use the SS10, I kind of like it, right? But I think the sparkle is beautiful. There's no denying that. Whether you have a SS6 design or SS10 stone or SS6 stone, right? But it's just something about the SS6 that just gives me life when I see it. Especially when you put them all together. Oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. All right, so y'all, should we go with the Orm Dorado and the Labrador mix? How about we do that? Oh, hold on. Oh, Janita said she did. See, you're always on top of it, Janita. What would I do without? Oh, I did say I wanted to do the gold and the crystal golden. Y'all want to see how the crystal gold? Let's do that. We're not going to use the Labrador. We're going to do the gold and crystal golden. Let me go get it and pray that I don't mix those two up. So what you're going to see now is two different types of stones. So we're going to use the crystal golden, which is a crystal rhinestone. And this is the crystal golden. That looks beautiful. And then we are also going to use the Orm Dorado, which is more solid. Well, thank you for stopping by, Gina. See you next time. So, Danny, what I'm gonna have to do for that one, I'm gonna have to do a whole 10 SS design, which I do have one that I was working on. But for this one, I don't have any of the neon colors in SS6. Believe it or not, can y'all believe that? All right, so I'm just gonna do like every other color in the Orm Dorado. So I don't kind of like how this one looks, though. Okay, we're just gonna go there. And then I'm gonna do here. All right. So of course more Orm Dorado than the other one. So I'm just gonna start from here. And those brushing beautifully, beautifully. Look at that, y'all. Y'all can't even see just like that gold, how beautiful it is. Look at that. It does. Sister Mom Juno, it does. It covers more with less stones. That's the one. It does cover more with less stones. It's just the smaller stones produce a little more bling. Of course, because you're using more stones and they're just a lot smaller, and the angles and the facets just, it's just gorgeous. All right. So we have, and I'm just gonna go ahead and brush those. All right, let's see. All right, that's not too bad. Oh, I kind of missed some over there. Y'all didn't tell me I missed a whole two. All right. All right, those brushed in pretty easy. So now we're gonna brush in the other side. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the crystal golden. Don't turn off, I'm ready. Almost ready. Why would you want to turn off now? All right, so I've already lint rolled our shirt and did a pre-press, so we're good there. All right. looking. Uh-oh. I turned that one over that quick. All right, so we're looking good. Let me get my little pen. I can hand place that design easy. In essence, you just like hand placing designs, Janita. That's your thing. You like hand placing designs. I don't like hand placing any rhinestone designs at all. Well, except my diamond paintings. But that's because I know that I'm just gonna sit there, relax, get those stones in. All right, so now I'm putting up all of these because I don't want to mix this in with the crystal golden, and we're gonna see if we can really notice a difference. We're gonna see just how noticeable it is because they're both similar colors. I think that I could have used the crystal golden for the nose and the hands. I didn't think about that, but I could have used the crystal golden for the nose and the hands. At least to match the. I'm thinking of the sublimation one. I could have probably still used it for this one too. But we'll see. We'll see if our gnome is happy or not. I got y'all so close to the template, sorry. Alright. Alright, done with this one. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the crystal golden. Is anybody else still working? If you are, what are you working on? What are you crafting right now? Alright, I can't. I want you guys to see it. In person, you can tell. I just don't know if you could really tell. Smoke topaz for one, so it's a different tone notes. Smoke topaz. So that's gonna be. I need to order it because I don't even have smoke topaz. I'm gonna need to order that. I'm gonna need to order it. So this is gonna look really interesting. Like I want to see how it's gonna look compared to the one that we did with sublimation, where there's defined colors underneath. So that really helps with, the coloring. So now we're just using rhinestones only for an image. And so I want to see how that looks. Typically, I only do it with sublimation when I do that. I'm doing some of this crystal golden underneath. And then we're going to be done with this, y'all. I don't know. Tell me if you guys could see a difference. Captain getting ready to grab design from C. Cool. The keychain and taking on the right. Oh, awesome, Evie. Eve got back from vacation and went straight to work. Straight to work. And then the buy-in is over tonight, so she's going to be working tomorrow. Girl. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. Did you and Mr. McQuackins ever go on date night? I hope so. Because y'all came back right at the end of the buy-in, so there is going to be no rest. Tracy's making a rhinestone shirt and making templates. Awesome. And Eve, you will be on Sunday night, right? I'm just trying to make sure I have my Sunday plan. It's almost like the TV show. Like where before I would always, okay, well, my show is coming on at this time. And so at that time I had to be right there. So yeah, just making sure. I know you kind of came on during your vacation, but you say that you're going to be on. So we're going to look a little bit closely at this really quick so you guys can kind of see. So the way it is now, you can't really tell the difference between the crystal and the crystal golden. You can tell from the shine, at least I can tell. So this is the crystal golden and this is the Orm Dorado. So we're going to see how it looks on the shirt. They both shine differently. So let's see. Tonight, Eve. Eve's coming on tonight. I'm saying so that she can tell. Eve, did you say you're coming on tonight? That's what Tim's is saying. If you are, let me know, please, so I got something to do. I got something to do, and I have something to do, and Eve will be on, and I will be kept company. I'll hang out with her. All right, so we are almost done. All we have to do now is press. Sure. All we have to do now is press. Let me move my rhinestones out of the way. But they look gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. All right, we're ready to start pressing, y'all. Yes, Edie, get rest. Get some rest. Right. Oh, you're doing a sublimation mermaid design? Cute. I want to do a sublimation and bling mermaid. I like mermaids too. Gnomes are my favorite, but I do like mermaids. Yes, we will see you on Sunday, Evie. Get your rest. Because you have Black Friday coming up too. You don't have a lot of stuff going on. So a template, let me put it right here for now. All right, so let's get ready to bling our shirts. All right, so we are going to just move some stuff out of the way. Got all these containers of rhinestones up here. All right, so for this shirt, we're just using a 100% cotton shirt, and this is Make Market. Got this from Michaels. This is the Michaels brand shirts. I already pre-pressed it on a heat press, and so eventually I am going to add something to the top of this one. The one that we subbed, I'm probably not going to add anything else to that one, but this one I'm probably going to do like a gnome, like something about gnomes. So we're just going to put this right here. But I'm going to put, I'm going to put it at the bottom. I think the bottom will be better. Perfect. All right. That looks great. Now we are going to put this in on a deal doing her nose. Cool. All right, and now we're just going to layer these stones. And the same thing, I'm not going to let it go for the entire time. All right. Okay. Looking good already. That light cyan looks great. I don't know if y'all can even see how pretty that light cyan is, but that light cyan is looking awesome on this black. Now let's put in our nose. All right, so here is our nose. And so the one thing that I can say is like with the sublimated image, it was super helpful in me lining this up. So here I'm just kind of, just making sure everything falls into place the way that it should. I'm also going to go ahead. Remember how I told you guys, like, you can do multiple layers at a time. You don't have to wait. And so this should fit really good without touching the other, without touching it. I'm just going to move that over. I don't want it to touch. But it looks like it's going to touch a little bit, but it's fine. All right, so we're just matching that up. And that's looking good. It is touching a little bit there, but that's fine. But this is what I mean. Like, you don't necessarily, let's say I put this on, but it was covering that part. Of course, you can't layer that way. The same way you would with vinyl. All right, let's go. I'm actually liking this so far. Hematite emerald and something else tonight. All right, let's see. Again, I'm not doing it for the full time. Each time you press it, you're applying the heat. So let's see, that's there. And then where is my other piece? And then this is the coffee. Okay. Y'all, this is even cute. Just like without the beard. I know y'all probably like, no, it's not. But that's still cute. Just like that. I actually like that. A gnome without a beard. Okay, so all right, they're sparkling. Looking good. All right, so we had crystal, crushed ice AB, light cyan, and then we had some coffee. Now we're going to put the beard on. Uh-oh, I'm missing a stone. One of those stones was upside down. So now we are going to, let me get one stone. Yeah, that's what happened. One was upside down. And so if it's upside down, it does not press. And so that's what happened right there. So I am actually going to get the stone, right? We're going to put one right there. All right, so I just got to be careful not to move the shirt until I place the bearded part on. Thanks, y'all. This coffee is gorgeous. All right, so I do want to be careful because I don't want it to fall just yet, because this transfer tape is going to help me keep that other one in place at the top. So now I'm just fitting this in, and I'm just making sure that I don't let it drop over here where I need to hold that stone down. And then this is kind of up still. All right, so it's piecing together pretty good. Just don't want it to drop just yet. All right, and now it can drop because it's going to hold that one down that we just manually placed on here. Y'all. Okay, look, this gnome's coming through even without their without that sublimated part in the back. That looks good. All right. All right, let's press it. Just making sure none are touching. And I hope I don't have any that are upside down. Thanks, Lena Doyle Crafting. So she's working on babysitting grandkids. Right. y'all, it's doing. I had another one that was upside down. Just one, not too many, but I'm not gonna worry about that one just yet. There was one upside down here. You can kind of see, y'all. Look at these. Okay. The gnomes are gnoming. All right, let's go ahead and put the shoes on. Where are the shoes, y'all? Where are the shoes? Here are the shoes. And what did I do with the? Oh, there we go. What did I do with the light bulbs? All right, so now, and so, I don't know. I'm looking at this, y'all, now with the black diamond going in between the beard and the shoes. I think maybe on this, we need jet black. We're gonna see once we pull it up. I'm thinking that we maybe jet black to really help it stand out more, but maybe not. Y'all let me know what y'all think when we pull it up. So do I want to put a stone there? I do. I do. I'll wait. I'm not gonna agitate y'all with my issues. Here we go. So we are going to. It's looking really good, y'all. I'm really impressed. Really liking it a lot. The jet black is better. I know. And I had some jet black up here, but I got to tell you about this jet black that I got up here that I don't know. I should have used it, but that was too long. But y'all, this shirt's so cute. Y'all okay? So y'all gonna have to tell me which one y'all like better, this one or the sublimated one. You see the shoes? The shoes just blend in. That's what it's. The jet black definitely would have stood out a little bit more because honestly, the crushed ice AB, it takes over everything. So let me bring it up closer. So you can see it. You know, it's a little defined because of the offset there, but that crushed ice AB definitely takes over everything. Everything. All right, let's put in our lights and let's see how this is gonna look. Barbara, I'm liking the sublimation too. Even though I like this. This is cute. But I'm liking, yeah, definitely the jet black because I think with the lights, yeah. Or the other thing I might suggest or say is that for the beard, you can't use crushed ice. You could if you want to, but I'm just thinking like for I had a golden in there just for like color's sake because the crushed ice takes on like so many different colors around it. I might go with the more solid color on this one. Now the white shirt, it looks great, but this one, we're gonna analyze, do a little analyzing. I just gotta make sure. You see my gold, I can't even tell the gold once it's inside. You can't tell. But you can kind of see a little bit. You can see it a little bit. It's blinking. Hey, Lucy Lou. All right, let me go ahead and press this. And then we will see what the final shirt looks like. So for those of you who might have just gotten here earlier, we subbed and blinged this gnome. Or these gnomes. And they came out absolutely stunning. Just beautiful. And then let's look. So some of the shirts I wear, some of the shirts. Then I give shirts away. I take a lot of the shirts to my school, and give them away. That's usually what I do with my shirts. And then my friend Fifi usually gets whatever shirt she wants to get after I make a shirt. But these certain shirts I keep for myself, like I make them for myself. Anytime you guys see like a SS6 design shirt, I'm making that for myself. Most of the time, 98% of the time, any SS6 shirts that I make, that's for myself. So both of these shirts are for me. Let me see. Let me put this over here, and then I'm gonna flip it to the other camera so y'all can see that. I'm missing. All right, so he's so cute. You can see inside, but I definitely think like a black. The cord should have been in black. But look at the crystal golden and the aurum dorado. You guys can see like this one right here is the aurum dorado, which is more of a metal stone. And then this one is the crystal stone. Hey, Toya. Hey, Renovia. So it's kind of a little subtle bling in the inside that this gnome got. Let's switch over. All right, so let me show y'all the shirts. So this is the first shirt that I absolutely love that we did. And so we did a little bit of course, sublimation and bling. And I love how the beard looks. So we use the same color stones, the crushed ice AB. We use the same color stones here as we did on the black shirt, but you can see the difference in the stones, like based on the color of the shirt, because these are clear stones. The crushed ice AB, they're clear with an AB coating on it, so it still takes on the color of the back of whatever it's pressed on. But this came out good. We subbed it first, and then we applied the rhinestones. And then I like that, y'all. I like it. All right, and so this one is just like blinging. So the one thing that I am pleased about is that this design really does not need the sublimation behind it in order for it to really stand out, because you can see it. The only thing is that with, I guess maybe without anything behind it, I probably just need to use like a regular white stone and not necessarily the crushed ice AB. But this turned out beautiful. Look how this is sparkling. This actually seems to be sparkling a lot more to me than the sublimated one, even though I love the sublimated one. That's my favorite. But it's sparkling. And so you guys see the you can't tell really that crystal golden and then the aurum dorado. Well, you can see it a little bit. But these are our gnome shirts that are sparkling. And I love it. I love how these look. I love this one. I'm going to actually add something else to it. It looks great. So that's what we got going on. Don't forget, the buy-in is ending tonight, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, you want to check it out. If you want to have your bling before the year is out, this is the buy-in to get into. I'm loving how this looks. Okay, so tell me which ones you guys like better. Do you guys like the sublimated one best? But I could definitely, I'm going to play around with a few other colors of rhinestones with this one and see how I like it. I may have to do it in SS10 too. There's a link in the description, Toya, to Eve's website, And so you just order from her website. The buy-in is going to end tonight, and then once she has all of the orders, then she orders them from her supplier in China. She's been doing it for, how long have you been doing? Like since January, February of this year. And I absolutely love the quality of the stones that she sells. They're amazing. So let me get my, that's all the bling situation that we got for tonight, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some paint my pieces and just glue it together. You like Victorious loves the sub one. I love the sub one too. I really do like it. And typically, y'all, I don't really like bling on white shirts, but almost all the time, whenever you sub and bling, the bling shows up on it. I love sub and bling. Love it. Marianne SS. Marianne, what are you talking about SS10? For me to do this design in SS10? Is that what you're saying? Thanks, Evie Boo. After she got her order in, I gotta get mine in. Yep, there's one more buy-in in November. Barb. Barb. So there's one more November around Black Friday that you can get into. But those probably won't come until January-ish. Right, Eve? Or correct me if I'm wrong. Eve is in the chat. She knows better than me. You don't know how to barely know nothing. I'm just painting these. We're done with our blinging situation, y'all. I'm just painting this wood. Because I made an ornament for my auntie. Y'all know my infamous auntie. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I got the shirt situation and it's gonna be a whole hot mess. I was supposed to have it like 3 weeks ago, or what they want, the type of shirts they want me to do. And my grandma just sent it to me yesterday. Actually, that was like a month ago they were supposed to send it to me. So I don't know, y'all. All right, so I'm just painting this. Nothing too major. She probably already has her house decorated and everything. But yeah, I like the white one best. The colors just what they do. I agree. End of January. So the ones in November, you'll probably get them the end of January. So this is the buy-in. The one that's ending today, this is the one, if you want to do any bling before the year is out, this is the one. It usually takes about 30 days to get your bling. So remember, it's coming from overseas. It has to clear customs. And then once Eve gets it, she packs them all up herself. She separates them. They don't come. So when you get your stones, they're all packaged nicely with a rubber band on top to make sure that they don't spill. And this is how they're packaged, just like this, with the label on it and instructions. When she gets them, I wish I would have kept those bags. Remember the first buy-in that you did? I still had those bags up until recently. They came in bags, clear bags. So I need my paper. Let me get a piece of paper. I'm making a mess. Which printer? So, but when she gets them, she separates them, places them in the packaging, and then she sends them out to you. Making a mess, y'all. Making a mess. That was back those bags. Yep. So it does take time, and then she ships them. And I love my stones. Of course, I'm doing too much pressing. What did Marilyn say? Where is it? Buy your Valentine's colors now. Yes, that's true. Good suggestion, Mare Bear. Are you done with dinner? But definitely get your stones, because if they're going to be coming the end of January, see, now is the perfect time for just the end of this quarter and the beginning of next quarter, especially if you have like a rhinestone business, or if you're thinking about it, or if you just like to do rhinestones like me. Like, I like to just do, I like blinking things. I like to bling things. For my personal shirts, I probably do a little more bling than I need to. Pinks, reds, and golds. Yeah. Oh, yes, the golds. And some purple too. That violet ice. That violet ice is nice too for Valentine's Day. That gold. Ooh. Yeah, it's a lot of things coming up, y'all. So, I mean, just plan ahead. 'Cause she will not be doing the last buy-in. Is going to be around Black Friday. And that's going to be the last buy-in for the year. She will be coming back. Her and Mr. McQuackins will be continuing with the buy-ins, but I do know that they're probably going to be planning like some other things. Every buy-in gets better. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but it just feels like every buy-in gets better. Our options increase, and I love it. So for those of you who may not know, I cut this top layer with the Glowforge. Um, and it broke on me. Not the cloak, but I don't know. I was. It's a very very thin top layer. I'm being so messy, but it's a very very thin top layer. And I cut this with the pine wood from X Tool, because the first one that I cut out. So the X Tool cut this one out for me. It cut out perfectly. It engraved it beautifully, but this part it did not. I don't know if it's because it's just too thin, like the design itself. And I got this design from Creative Fabrica, but I don't know. But it didn't do what I expected it to do. I probably like, what in the world is going on? We were just blinging a second ago, now she painting. Sorry, y'all. I was actually gonna like cut this while we were blinging, and then I was like, nope, because when I was trying to embroider, I had a lot, y'all. Oh my goodness, I saw the cutest gnome towel tops, and so I was gonna do that to embroider. It's an in the hoop design, and I was like, nope, because if something goes wrong, you're not gonna be able to focus. Y'all remember what happened the last time with that hat, and I couldn't even focus on what I was supposed to be doing because the hat. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna give it another coat. Look, y'all know I'm about to piece this together, right? Y'all do know that. But, told y'all this was so thin. Don't worry, we're gonna piece this together. I think that might be why my X tool couldn't handle it, because it was too thin. I gotta find my other piece. I'm not throwing this away. My auntie's gonna get a piece together gnome ornament. That's what she's gonna get. I may not worry about painting it over. Don't worry. We're gonna make it work. All right, so now I'm just gonna paint inside of the hat. And hopefully I won't go out to mine. And then we're gonna paint the little mitts and the boots. And that's gonna be it. Eve is our finer things stealer. She is. You guys hear echo? Hi, Crystal. Uh-oh, wait, there's going to be a Cyber Monday deal too, Eve? I hear echo. I hope y'all don't hear it. And these are just acrylic markers that I'm using. Artita. I need some more. Thanks, Jesse. I just hear it. I thought you guys could probably hear it. I'm glad you don't. So we are going to... Oh, I need my thinner markers. Cyber Monday is special trove. Trove, pick your own colors. I'm ready. It has an in the hoop gnome towel topper on sale for $6. I saw one on Barb. I saw one on Creative Fabrica. I wonder if it's the same. It's the cutest thing. I need to check out embroidery design. It's so cute. I think I downloaded it, and then I was like, now you're trying to do too much on a Friday night. That's what happens when I don't go to work for 5 days. I get all these great ideas. That's what happens. You know, being off these past few days has me like realizing like how much I could actually get done. You remember like the summers, I worked the summers and so I never really like stopped to see and like I could get a whole lot done at home. Alright, we're almost done painting. I'm gonna try to glue this on top and hopefully that's gonna look decent. I still gotta paint this. Good night, Spoon, and thank you for hanging out with us. Barb, give me 2 seconds and I'm gonna put it in the chat. They're super cute. Hopefully even I will get to a embroidery design soon. An embroidery live where she's talking me off the ledge. Because I always want to do something that I don't know how to do. Oh, and I'm still trying to work on that puff design that I was trying to do. Hopefully I'll get that done tomorrow. Alright, so we're done with this. Typically I would let this dry and then give it a second coat because it probably could use a second coat. But for the sake of tonight and it's not, well, I'll let this dry for a little bit. I'm not giving anything a second coat, but I am going to go ahead and paint this part. Now the problem with this wood, not just because it's thin, I used an old piece of wood that I had an issue with that was like burning. So that could definitely have made this a little thinner. So y'all see like this part right here was already kind of charred on the back side. So that's, not ideal, but I didn't want to waste that wood at all. So I figured we could use it for something. So right now, the Snapchat. Awesome, you saw it. Great, Barb. Is that the same one that you saw? Good night, Tracy. Let me go to we get to pick. This brown is really nice. It's a nice brown. Next week, y'all, we might make a gingerbread house. Oh, and those towels, maybe. Oh, the towel toppers. Maybe I could put some bling on it. And this is almost done. I'm not doing a second coat. Uh-oh. Victoria's. Let's see the gnome pop. Oh, I'll put it in. It's like way at the beginning. I'll put it in. Give me 2 seconds. It's just the actual PNG. It came from Creative Fabrica. Oh, cute. All right. So this is our little cookie tray, y'all. Let me go get I think this is it. Okay, there it is. Okay, I just put it in. All right, so let's see how quickly we can get this done. So this is how this goes, like this. Of course, I've broken a good chunk of it, but it's gonna go something like this. And then let me get my little glue. This might be messy because this whole situation has been messy right now. Okay. I have 6 colors. Okay. So y'all make sure that you check out Eve, the Baby's Booties website, if you want to get some of this bling. And I'm gonna show y'all this bling once we get done. That's my brush. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm not. This is how we're gonna do this tonight. And if anything, I could always go over it with the white paint if I want to. Y'all, this bottom was so charred. That's why it's so weak. But I did not want to waste this design. Well, not the design, the wood actually. Y'all, this wood need to go in the garbage. Maybe I'll do a different color. Alright. Alright, this is what we got, y'all. What y'all think? I should do it the right way? I'm just praying that I don't break another part of this. Alright, so that's on there. Alright, not looking too bad, y'all. So what we're gonna do next is, so this actually kind of goes into almost like a puzzle where it just like fits right there, like that, kind of. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this in now, like that. It actually goes like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this in now, because that's how it goes, like that. So let me glue this in, and then we're gonna be done. I'm making a whole mess over here, but we're gonna get this done. Estelle, you're excited about your bling? I stay excited about the bling. I know the feeling. know the feeling. But when it gets there, that's when you're really going to be excited. When you get it, you can be like me. I can't get anything done when I get new bling. Nothing. All right, so yeah, I'm just trying to get this done so you can see what it's going to look like. So that's going to fit kind of like that in there. A little nose, that's cute. Let's go ahead and glue that down. I should have waited. This is a piece that broke too. This is another part that broke. But as you see, we're piecing this together. I'm not going to waste this wood. I made my first shirt the other day. Oh, that first shirt will always get you. And then every shirt after that will get you too. Don't worry. You're going to love, 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 love your bling and doing it. All right, let me just go under like I did before. All right. So y'all, we're piecing this together. Which I already do. Okay, not too bad considering we've broken or I've broken. I'm not gonna put that on y'all. A good amount of the design. And so let's see just how this is gonna go here. All right, so this goes like this. All right, so we're going to place, so this is already like a little flimsy. Need to do my first shirt. Up Designs, why you haven't did a shirt yet? Are you nervous? Like, what's your hold up? Don't be nervous. Trust me, you will love it. And you say, why did I let these rhinestones sit here all that time and not do anything with them? That's what you're going to say. All right, so here, I'm still piecing this together, y'all, trying not to make a mess. As y'all can see, I pieced together a lot of stuff. And then all you really have to do after this is, if you want to, make sure you can sand it down real good. And paint back over it. But this part, that's kind of, I'm not going to paint it again yet. I am going to give it another coat of the white, but just not, oh, oh Lord. And then, all right, not too bad. What y'all think? We pieced it together, and then I'm going to put a little bow on it. Once it dries completely, I'm going to put I'm going to sand it, then put a whole nother coat of white on top. And then see the little cookies in the middle has my auntie and her husband and their kids' name on it inside. I did kind of go overboard with the glue a little bit, but it's okay. I did a bling template, but I still haven't put it on anything. Victorious, why are you scared? Thanks, Shawana. Enjoy us, Daniels. Oh, don't be scared. Go ahead, use that template. And then I'll put a little bow on it and she can put it on her tree. I might make one for my other aunties too. So I'm just going to clamp this down because we are done, y'all. I'm just going to clamp this down and then I'll get it in the morning. And then this is going to keep it tight in place. And I'll probably put a few more around. We'll see. Let's see. All right, y'all. I think we're good. Y'all, can y'all believe that we actually did everything that we said we were going to do today? I can't believe it. I was about to quit. Not because it was a rough night, but just I was about to say, you know what, I'll do this tomorrow. But I'm glad you guys hung out with me to get everything on our to-do list tonight done. I gotta go and place my order. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna get some more wood clips. I know Dollar Tree has wood clips too, right? So Dollar Tree has like these pink wood clamps. They work perfectly fine too. I got these when they were actually $1. They came like a few in a pack for $1. Now they're $1.25, but they're worth it. And then you just clamp your stuff down. I've been playing with Lightburn. Marissa, tell me you learned Lightburn. Can you teach me? I have it open on my screen. And I said that this weekend I was going to use it because they're sending me the Order Master 3, I think it is. And then I'm also getting another one of the desktop CO2 lasers that uses light burn. So I gotta learn it. So I said this weekend was going to be the weekend, Miss Marissa. So I don't know. Victorious, you're going to be fine. Start out, don't listen. If this is going to be your first shirt, there's nothing wrong with using crystal AB or crystal stones. So if you have just a regular crystal stones or crystal AB, use that. They will sparkle and shine too. Especially for your first shirt if you don't feel that comfortable yet, playing around with the colors. But once you start, you'll see it's so easy just to be putting colors together. Like it'll just come second nature to you. Like y'all saw when I put that black diamond up against that shirt, I knew right then I just didn't want to brush in any jet black, and I'm very limited on the jet black SS6 stones that I have. I have SS10, but not SS6. So that's probably the major or the main reason why I did not brush in other colors, but you'll get it. And then you'll be unstoppable. And you'll wonder how did I get here? How did I get here to just want to sparkle and shine? How? So we're done. So I'm gonna let this dry until tomorrow. There's nothing left for me to do, and then I'll go ahead and give it another coat of white. I'll post a picture so that y'all can see, and then I'm gonna find a ribbon that I like and put that ribbon on top. But that's it. That design came from Design Bundles. I'll put it in there in case you guys are interested in that. For those of y'all who got lasers. And so that one comes, let me tell y'all this real quick. And then I'm going to show y'all the shirts. And then we are going to be done. Here it is. All right, so this one comes with like 5 different files, the same design, but you can adjust, let's say if it's a family of 3 or a family of 2, it gives you the ability to do that. So good night, Nicole. Thank you for hanging out with us. So that's the difference with this one. So with this design, I used the 5 cookie holes, but then you could do 2, you could do 3. They have each little ornament that comes like that. And so for our shirts tonight, let's hope I don't get no paint on them, but if I do, it's my shirt, and I'm still gonna wear my shirt with paint on it or not. So this is the sublimated one. So we subbed it, and then after we subbed it, we applied our stones to it, and it came out great. Yeah, this one is my favorite, y'all. It's my favorite. And I think that black really helps the black diamond. Like the black diamond helps that black because you see how that black diamond is sparkling on those shoes? Like that looks really, really good. The black diamond looks really good on top of it. Right, and then we have this one, which is sparkling too. Only thing is that that crushed ice AB in the center really steals the show. Like it's a show stealer, and so you just got to be careful when you're using it with certain colors. Like you can see it when you know turn in and things like that, but it is definitely a showstopper. I don't want to say show stealer, but nonetheless, I am going to wear this, and I think it's cute. Cute, 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 cute. But I am gonna play around with the colors tomorrow, and maybe, just maybe, our gnomes will have a black beard on this black shirt, because that's cute. I'm excited about that. All right, y'all, it's been fun. I appreciate you guys spending time with me today. What a great way to end this week. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to put out some videos. I haven't put out many videos. I just haven't been not that yeah, I just haven't been feeling like it. I haven't been feeling like editing. I haven't been feeling like I just had a lot of stuff going on with work, testing. Then now this week has been like kind of like a little vacation week for me to kind of regroup. So I did use that time to regroup. But happy to be here as always. I love y'all. Have an amazing rest of your week. And I cannot wait for us to celebrate. We still have a celebration um, lined up. So be on the lookout for that. I love y'all. And don't forget, I'm about to head over to the Baby's Booties right now and place my order. Don't forget to put your order in for rhinestones. The buy in will end at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until next time, y'all.